Hello, and welcome to April 1st, 2022. It is April Fool's Day, but this is no tomfoolery here. This is a stream to celebrate all of you. I want to give you all thank you for being subscribed here to Jedi Bill 797 channel. I very much appreciate it. And I would love to go through the names, but 850 is a lot of folks, and we're still hoping to get more. But I do honestly thank each and every one of you who's helped me get here. Each and every one of you who comes and enjoys my live streams when I stream. I really, truly wish to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. But this is a stream that we're gonna have a whole bunch of laughs and a whole lot of fun. So please join me in the fun. And hello, speaker from the dead. How are you, my brother from another? Kapla and good evening. I hope you're having a nice evening. I hope the spring is on its way and winter is out of it. I hope you're doing well. And it's great to see you. Hello, Carol. And thank you, Carol, for making a magnificent thumbnail. She was responsible for making the thumbnail. So thank you, Carol's Cookies, for making the awesome thumbnail. And hello, Raquel SSG. How are you doing? Thank you. I made the announcements. It just, people are, it's Friday night. Yeah, it's a busy Friday night. And so we'll just we have light the fires and kick the tires. And we're just going to keep rocking and rolling until we all have some fun in this celebration. This is round 2. Thank you, Potato Raven. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. You're doing good, just chilling. And hello, the always lovely Sherry. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. The message to the StreamYard is pinned right there. That's to this StreamYard. If you wish to join in the fun, I don't know what conversations we'll have, but we're just going to hope to have a good, fun stream tonight for all to enjoy out there. And that's my dog barking at God, I don't know what. He's a Pomeranian. He's harmless. He's got like a few teeth left in his mouth, but he loves to play ball. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, lovely Sherry. So how are you all doing? You guys, you all ready for the weekend? Everybody's working for the weekend. Yeah. I like to sing. I may not be good at it. I'm not a professional, but I do like to sing. That's why I do the karaoke streams. Welcome, Carol. How are you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Good to see you.
Hi, chat. Potato, Raquel, Sherry.
Yeah, everybody else is somewhere else until they come here. This is where the This is where the party is. This is where the party will be for the next, I don't know, a couple hours maybe. Hopefully.
Hey there, Bill.
Hey there. Hey there.
I don't recognize this avatar. The other person.
Huh?
I don't recognize these two avatars. They don't have the names underneath them. Oh, Carol. Okay, and Rakul SSG.
It's Raquel.
Raquel. Oh,
Hello.
I don't speak French.
All hail Star Wars theology. Good to see you. May the Force be with you always. And Han shot. Period. He shot first, and there's nothing more to that story. And hello, Bird of Prey 5. Kapla, my brother warrior.
Kapla, Bird.
I hope to see you get well, my friend. I hope to see you get well. I know it's late, but I had to go a little bit early so others can join.
Hello.
Tonight. Hey there, Potato Raven.
How's everyone? Hey, Raquel, did you hear the Dragon Ball news?
I really hope it's an April Fool's joke, Potato.
No, it was released before it.
Oh man.
You mean the Super, is it?
Yeah, the Dragon Ball superhero movie.
No, it's the TV show. It wasn't the movie. It was the show that was announced.
I heard. Wait, hold on a minute. I'm confused. I thought the movie was canceled and it's
TV... got moved to a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Where 2023 and they're doing the Morrow arc.
Mm.
I'm just waiting for them to kill that little bloody Omni King.
I don't think you can kill the Omni King.
I'm sorry, I hate him. I'm going to go to Toei Animation and burn whatever hard drive he saved on.
Well, that sucks.
You're going protesting.
Yeah, well, that much power saved into such a little child.
Well, that sucks. The movie's going to turn into the TV show.
Yeah, they're going to do the Morrow arc. As far as I know, they just straight up canceled the movie.
Yeah, oh man, I'm looking forward to that.
I know.
Welcome, Jason. The Jason Lee Tucker statement, and hello, Captain Trekken. Thank you for that. And hello, Pacific 414. Good to see you. Thank you for that. Yeah. Thank you, Star Wars Theology. Everybody should check out Star Wars Theology.
Do we know when that the TV show is supposed to be released or no?
From what I heard, it's going to be like around if it's any good to the Emperor's birthday as a celebration type thing.
So when is that?
I don't know because I don't know if you understand monarchies, but basically there's an official birthday and then there's an imperial birthday, and I don't know which one it is.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, so I'm going to stay out of that conversation.
Oh, we're talking about anime.
Oh, okay. I don't watch anime. I know a lot of people who do.
I really enjoy it. It doesn't have, the propaganda stuff that American cartoons and American comics have. Well, unfortunately.
Dragon Ball superhero. It's still coming. The movie's coming out in on April 22nd. It was originally, but it was postponed due to an unauthorized network intrusion a Toei Animation. Basically, someone screwed
Oh,
up.
so the Toei animation got hacked, so they're postponing it.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's the manga. So then, that's the web series. Sorry, I'm on the Wikipedia looking for this.
Okay.
Anime. Okay, so there is Dragon Ball Super.
Hello there, Eric Sunder. Kapla, Brother Warrior.
But yeah, it
Hello.
simply it says it's due to come around just sometime in 2023.
So it's getting pushed back till next year then.
Yeah, because they have to
Darn.
basically do out an entire series. Like what was meant to be the movie, it's now got to be a series, so they have to start like working
So
on it.
they're shelving the movie and doing a TV series that won't be available till next year. Well, that sucks.
In Japanese, I'd say the year after, maybe in English.
Hmm.
And the question is, it depends. It's which I'm very hoping for and looking forward to, is that with the buyout from Crunchyroll, everyone at Funimation is gone.
I
That's
know.
all-
Funimation is now part of Crunchyroll now.
Yeah, but all the employees there are gone, including Monica Rial.
Well,
I don't like her.
let's just say her and everyone else that was against Vic
Yeah.
Mignogna got just desserts.
Yep. Now they have a shitty little podcast, and nobody cares.
I heard that. Like,
Oh God, I'd love to go to Kamehacon though.
oh, I did. It was pretty fun.
Wait, you went this year?
No, not this year. A couple of years ago.
Ah, yeah.
I actually met Vic in person.
Okay.
I got
jealous.
my Dragon Ball Super Broly poster signed by him.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
My one of my friends has turned around and he's gone. He's met Vic at that Star Trek show that he does.
I never really I have heard I heard Vic does Star Trek, but I'm
Yeah.
not really that familiar with Star Trek itself.
So basically, what he does is, the original series with Kirk.
Yeah.
He does a fan adaptation of it.
Oh, okay. Like a spoof.
No, like it's a love letter.
Okay.
It's on YouTube. It's called Star Trek Continues.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I know.
that one. Okay, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, my friend Seth Nation, she's reviewing the Star Trek Picard TV series, and she's like pretty up in an uproar, saying this is freaking stupid. I don't think many people are happy how that TV show is going.
It's weird. It's all set into 2024, and it's like, look, member berries. Everywhere you look, there's like references and everything like that. Like in the evil timeline, it's like, do you want me to contact General Cisco? Wink. It's like, see, characters see.
I'm still wondering if that General Cisco is going to be Jake or they're going to bring Benjamin back.
Well, given Avery Brooks' reported mental condition, I wouldn't say so.
Oh, he has a mental condition?
Did you not see his interview on the Captains?
No,
So
I don't really watch interviews.
So basically, they were doing an interview with all the Star Trek captains at the time. Avery Brooks took some 12 minutes to get a straight answer out of him, And it was reported that afterwards, people working on it said, yeah, Avery Brooks, he's a good guy, but I mean, some of the scenes on Star Trek took 60, maybe 70 shots to get.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
That's
not
a lot.
yeah, but he's not a well man like.
Speaking of which, I heard Bruce Willis is retiring from acting. Something about a brain condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
He's got
I really I
Jedi-itis.
really enjoy his movies. I'm pretty bummed about that, but I understand.
If he's not well, like, he needs to take care of himself.
Exactly.
well, at least you're not invested in a new show with them, and then all of a sudden something like this happened. Where they had to bow out, like in
You mean like
Babylon.
Umbrella Academy?
Well, I was thinking more Babylon 5 there with Sinclair.
No, I'm just thinking about the stuff going on with Ellen Page, the Umbrella Academy people who love the comics and the actual like show are really, really confused.
I thought the first two seasons were pretty great. I'm not really sure about the third season's coming out because from what I read, Ellen Page's character is going to be transgender.
Yes. The creator of the comics is pissed off. The fans are pissed off. They're just like, why don't
I
you
don't
recast
blame
her?
him. I don't really blame him.
Yeah, because Vanya is a lesbian. Like, we get it. Like, we're grand with that. Like, don't go changing everything every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
just
don't make
'cause
anything more confusing than that already is.
that show, if you start explaining to people who haven't watched it, it's pretty fucking confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Have you seen the Burn Academy, Jedi Bell, or no?
No.
No.
He doesn't watch Sparkling Vampires.
But there's no sparkly vampires in this.
Hey, Average Man. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Yeah, no, I would have loved just as a weird little reference to the way that they screw up time in season 2. That when they went back to the future, or like to go back in some way in season 3, you see someone who was meant to be dead alive. Like, I mean, someone from the past, like, just, they're like, he was meant to have died years ago, and they're like, oh no. I really like the guy with the fish head.
The
fish
Yeah,
head?
fish head.
Oh yeah. The bull. He has
Yeah.
a fish head. A fish head bowl as a head.
Yeah, Jedi Bill, there's a character who's the head of, like, the time people. And he is a sentient goldfish living in a fish bowl in a robot's body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it sounds like American Dad without the robot body.
I love the intelligent monkey, or chimpanzee, I should say. Chimpanzee.
Aaron, no, we cannot. Not after what Ezra Miller did. I want none to do with that guy. He needs to be fired from Warner Brothers, and he needs to be, like, completely kicked off with the Flash after what he did.
He's a jerk.
I heard what happened. That's just
That wasn't the first time.
and crazy.
Raquel, that wasn't the first time. He genuinely choked out.
I know this is the second time. No, actually, say third. He did something stupid.
Thank you. Hello, humans. Thank you.
After he was released from doing the crap in the bar, he then came out, went to a couple's house and threatened the wife.
What?
Yes. Raquel, I'm going to say this in a private chat as to what he said, because I can't say it on stream.
Sherry's correct. Pogo is the monkey's name.
Yes, Pogo's the monkey.
Or chimpanzee, I should say.
Yeah. After he said this to the couple who he broke into their house.
Oh my gosh.
He then took the guy's watch and his wallet.
What a douche.
How much would you say his bail was set at?
I don't know.
And that was the Flash guy, Ezra Miller, whatever. Is that
Yeah.
I heard that he got into a scuffle at a karaoke bar.
This is the same night.
Mm.
This is the same night after he was released from jail. $500 bond.
$500 bond.
Yes. That's how much for all that night. He posted a $500 bond from the karaoke and then went to the couple's house.
So let's see. He got in trouble for getting rough with that one girl.
Yeah.
Second,
Hey,
he stupidly said something about effing up
Okay.
the
I came in.
Nazis. And now this. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Okay. Okay. I came in to just kind of talk about the Ezra Miller thing really quick.
Sure.
Some of it, and keep in mind, I am not defending him. Okay. I clearly think he needs help. Okay. But some of the stories that people are getting are not exactly accurate. Okay. And I'm going to clear up some of the confusion on this. Okay.
Go for it.
Because I work with somebody that actually does talk to Ezra Miller and talks to people around him. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what happened. Okay. And this is because keep in mind, we've seen police reports, official police reports and stuff. So here's what happened. Now, he has been in Hawaii for now 12 days. Okay. Well, 13 days now. Okay. He is in Hawaii because he has had some tragic stuff happen in his family. There's there's unforeseen circumstances as to why he's in Hawaii. Okay.
Okay.
Some of it I can't go into because it hasn't been officially released. Okay. Now, he was only arrested for what happened in the bar. Okay.
Yes.
Now that is official. He was only arrested for what happened in the bar. Okay. And what happened in the bar was he had an altercation with the girl singing a specific song. He was drunk. He didn't want to hear the song. Again, I'm not excusing what he did. He was wrong. Okay. And then he lunged at a guy that was playing dart or throwing darts, something of that nature. Now he was arrested for that. His bail was set at $500. And the people he was staying with, who are not actually the people that he had altercation with in the bar, okay, bailed him out. The following day, which would be Monday now, there was another altercation at this couple's house. Allegedly. Now, there is no police report on what was supposedly happened at the couple's house. This all comes from a signed temporary restraining order. Okay, the cops were not involved in the second incident, and everything that was said there, everything that is being talked about with what allegedly happened at their house is only allegedly. There's been no absolute proof. Okay, allegedly, there was an altercation with the couple he was staying with. He burst into their bedroom, said what I know you put in the private chat because I will not say it openly here.
No, but yeah.
And then he grabbed the guy's wallet and watch when they asked him to leave because he said he wasn't going to leave. Now, this is all alleged. Again, this has not been proven. The only thing that has been proven is what happened in the bar. Okay. Now, there's some inconsistencies on the restraining order that was filed. They bring up his wealth and that he's a movie star and some other things that shouldn't necessarily have been brought up or sound kind of weird having been brought up involved in this whole thing.
Yeah, that is weird.
So what I'm trying to say here is, again, keep in mind, I am not kissing Ezra Miller's ass, even though we know him.
He's a douche. He's a douche.
He's a dick. Okay, but just keep in mind, what happened at the couple's house is allegedly, and you realize that you can get a restraining order. Say, Revan, for example, you and I argue here on the channel. Okay.
Okay.
I never would do that because first of all, I like you, Potato.
Yeah.
Second of all, this is Jedi Bill's channel, and I'm not an asshole.
Yeah.
But say you and I got into an argument. Well, say for example, you and I get into an argument. If you, for whatever, even though you know we're half a world away from each other, somehow feel threatened by me, and you assume that I have the money to go where you are, or somehow find out where you are, or whatever, you think I'm going to hurt you in some way, or mentally damage you, or whatever, you could call law enforcement in my country and have them set a restraining order on me against you. Okay? Restraining orders are a weird situation. You can be ultimately you can put a restraining order on somebody for raising their voice to you.
Oh my
Anything
God. So
that can be.
That's weird. Like, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
So before now, keep in mind again. I keep saying this because I want people to realize I am not defending him. If all of this is true, then by all means, he must face consequences. Okay. I am not defending the guy, but I am saying a lot of what you're hearing is not consistent in the media. A lot of what you are hearing is not adding up.
Yeah,
okay?
But
and you know how the media, sensationalizes things.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of the people are still bringing up the fact that nothing happened to him over the first incident with that girl.
Yeah, guys, I'm not trying to bring drama. I just wanted to explain things that are going on.
Oh, this isn't drama. This is basically pop culture news type of stuff.
Yeah, it's just pop culture stuff. It's a big story, just like the whole Will Smith thing. Oh, by the way, did you guys hear he resigned from the Academy?
Yes. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's all over. It's all over social media.
Now that doesn't mean his career's over.
That just means he's not eligible for Oscars
Oscars been going
anymore.
downhill for a while.
Yeah.
Though.
It just means he won't be eligible for an Oscar. Now, what is the bad side of what's happening with that? And I'll just briefly bring this up. Is now there are certain people who are working with his production company that he owns and controls and runs that are pulling out on him, that don't want to use his production company anymore. So this is going to affect him. Okay. This is not over yet by a long shot with Will Smith. There will be further consequences from what's already been. The Academy decides what they're going to do about the incident that happened at their performance on the 18th of this month. Oh no, it's not been. It hasn't been decided. They won't decide that until April 18th. That's the official word from the Academy.
Oh,
it will be decided by vote on April 18th, which is in a few weeks. That's the official word.
But is the bird the word?
Of course, the bird's always the word. Bird.
Bird is the word. Bird. Anyway.
I'm still not convinced it wasn't staged, though, because the Oscars have been dropping ratings for years here now.
No, it was. It's pretty much a given that it actually happened. It wasn't a stage.
Yeah, there's body language experts have actually reacted to it and everything like
that.
Well,
the LAPD put out a statement on it. So if the LAPD is putting out an official statement, it wasn't staged.
Yeah.
The LAPD put out an official statement that said that Chris Rock declined to press charges, but he is eligible to press charges at any time if he should so decide to want to. And that was an official statement from the LA Police Department. So, no, this was not staged.
So, speaking about the LA, just to give a laugh to people, I forget where it was, but in some part of America, this police force put out a statement being like, "Hey, we're looking for this guy. If any of you know where he is, he done this bad thing, please let us know." The idiot commented on it.
That was Florida.
Yeah. The idiot.
Well, you see, there's a trick that they often use in the city that I live in. We every 3 or 4 months they do what they call a warrant roundup to pick up to go out and pick up people that have warrants. Well, what they do sometimes, instead of doing the legwork to go find people, they'll put out a claim that with the names of the people that have warrants and suggest that they have won a prize.
Oh, that old game.
And when you show up, the police are there waiting for you when they take you in.
Well, there's one thing that like police departments there go, hey, we found this baggie here on the sidewalk. If it's yours, come in and claim it. And that there's another police department that says they'll probably inspect your meth for free to make sure it's authentic meth and not some substitute thing and all that. I've seen that a few times.
Over here, one of the dumbest ones that I heard of was absolutely hilarious. So, the vigilante political group in Northern Ireland, okay? The Republican side. Not American Republican, a different type, okay?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I can't say the group's actual name.
Of course
right?
you can. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
So they had this guy smuggle drugs and guns across the border, right?
Yeah.
He was in this shitty little van. The idiot asked the Irish police for directions. With everything...
I'm confused. Did you say misdirection or erections?
No, he asked him for directions.
Okay, I misheard that. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, he went to the Irish police, and he's like, "Excuse me, officers, how do I get to this place?" And the police officer, usually, if you pull up beside him, they'll take a look, just a quick glance and a sniff around your car, right? And he turned and he looked, and there was 2 million euros in drugs, counterfeit cash, and guns and bullets. And he's like, well, you're going to jail.
Huh.
And then there was also years ago, this is hilarious, and this will never be lived down. For 24 hours, the Irish government made every drug on the planet legal. For 24 hours.
Our government, our federal government, the House and the Senate have just passed a bill today to legalize marijuana in the United States.
Cool.
Now it's going well. Let me explain though. What that means is that you will no longer face federal charges against you if you have marijuana or are caught selling marijuana. That doesn't, however, mean you might not have to face something going on in your state. It's going to be state by state basis. Now, what they are going to do, and what is a positive about the whole situation, is everybody over the last 15 years or so that has had a conviction for marijuana sale, use, or possession are getting their records expunged.
Well, I've been saying that they should do that. If it's a non-violent crime and you're only inside for that they shouldn't. As soon as it's legalized, they should say, right, lads, on your way.
A question, what about the folks that grow marijuana?
That's the states where you're allowed to grow marijuana, that's legal. Okay, if you're not allowed to grow... So say, for instance, with me and you, Raquel, we live in Texas.
Right.
It is not legal to grow marijuana in our state, so we won't face criminal charges, but they may confiscate the plants or whatever, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be based on the state-by-state basis. It's going to be on a state-by-state basis. But this is a plus. This is a first step. I'd say within the next probably 5 years at maximum, it'll be fully decriminalized in all the states. There's going to be a few holdouts in Republican-based states in the red states. Yeah, red states. It's going to be somewhat opposed in the red states, but that's neither here nor there. It will eventually.
I don't think
Go
I don't think there'll be too much opposition to it there.
Oh
There,
no,
'cause
no. There's really not going to be, but the Republicans are being somewhat standout on this.
When it gets legalized where Jedi Bill lives, it's going to make his streams so much more fun.
No, it is legal here. What are you talking about?
It is legal in Arizona.
It is legal here.
Jedi, get your code. Go on.
What?
Let's start
No,
this
Jedi
stream
Bill.
to a party.
Jedi Bill, can you imagine toasted karaoke streams? I'm up for it.
I got drunk. Oh, I can't afford it here, so I'll be still doing my drunk karaoke.
Now, I wanted to go ahead and talk about what Carol brought up about The Walking Dead. Yes, unfortunately, after 11 years, The Walking Dead, the core show is ending. However, we are getting other properties coming up for Walking Dead. And Fear the Walking Dead still continuing.
I know we still have Fear, and that's my only hope right now because I don't want Daryl and Carol, and I don't want Negan and Maggie. I want Negan.
Well, honey, whether you want it or not, it's going to happen. They've already both been given.
Yeah, I know. Well, then fucking Carol needs to be a fucking badass and start shooting little kids in the back of the head again.
But Carol, the thing is as well, we're also getting Walking Dead movies with the same
I know. And
we're also getting three. We're also getting three Rick movies.
Hello, Star Wars Theology.
He's going to be in the last episode.
Welcome.
Hello.
This is going to sound weird. I'm convinced that.
Can I briefly finish what I was just saying a second ago before he brought in Star Wars Theology? We are getting a trilogy of movies based on Rick Grimes and what he's been doing since he disappeared in 9th season, I think it was.
Yeah.
Now they're in production on the Carol and Daryl show. They're in production on the Negan and Maggie show. And there's possibly other shows coming in the future. There's still
I don't
Walking
know.
Dead universe coming at me, but it's the original. It's the flagship. It's my baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim,
Well,
I have a question.
It's time in a way.
In funny news though, the guy that played Rick's son, God, I forget his name. Carl's actor. What's the actor's name? I can't remember his name.
I don't know, Timmy.
Anyway, he tweeted
Chandler Riggs.
He tweeted out a April Fool's tweet that said he was going to be in the last episode in the series finale episode.
It's his grave.
And everybody was like, "What are you going to show up as a zombie?"
Maybe, you don't know.
I don't know.
No, because he shot himself in the head. The brain's already done.
I know, Carol. It's a joke, darling. It's a joke.
Shut up! It's real life.
Okay, guys. Okay, I want to welcome Star Wars Theology. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm just passing by real quick. I just saw Jedi Bill 797. I just want to congratulate you on your 850 subscribers. So great accomplishment. Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I was on the Captain Trek stream, and then he mentioned that we did a rate for in here. So congrats.
Star Wars Theology.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Star Wars Theology. I wanted to talk to you about sometime maybe collabing on some Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
I have some ideas.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's I'm very excited about the show coming on May 27th, Kenobi.
Yes.
I'm awaiting. I've been reading a couple of novels. The Kenobi EU novel is just to get a little bit of background to see what's going on in that show. And there's one that I was surprised. There's one novel called Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. Is about Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, like before episode 1. So
Have you read the short story book called From a Certain Point of View?
No, I haven't. Yeah,
Dude, you need to find that. That has some awesome, and they're all canon stories.
Yes, yeah, that's yeah. I'm into the novels because last year when I started watching the Echo Base Network streams, there was this novel, The Heart of the Jedi by Mr. Kenneth Flint, and that's an unpublished novel that is so good that introduced me to all the novels. So if you haven't read that novel, I recommend it because I think the first chapter is very similar to what you saw in season 2 finale of The Mandalorian when Luke comes in. It's really, really, really good. Yeah.
Just a weird question, Tate and Star Wars. I'm just trying to putting the feelers out there. When the Obi-Wan series ends, want to do a big Star Wars stream with a couple of Star Wars guys and try and get a couple of people on to do a stream about the Obi-Wan show?
Yeah, though. You mean like doing a stream for the Obi-Wan show?
Yeah, I've got my own channel. If you want.
Okay, yeah. Like that would be nice. Yeah. That's gonna be news. I also I don't know. You guys saw that there was kind of like a leak. I don't want to talk about the leak. What I saw on the leak because I don't want to spoil. But there was a leak on the Obi-Wan series yesterday. So if you haven't checked it out or you're curious, check out the YouTube because it's running all over the place. I know.
I'm just going to say one thing. I don't know if you guys are sick of this. I'm just absolutely sick and tired of people complaining. Oh, it's going to focus on Leia. It's like, yeah, you mean the princess, the royalty? Oh no, she gets kidnapped. Oh no, whatever will we do? You mean where Luke canonically said that he never left Tatooine? Oh well.
Yeah. There's a lot of school of thoughts on that. Yeah. I can. Yeah. I can wait to see the series to see what is the take. Because I read the novel, the Kenobi novel, and now I have my own kind of like expectations. So let's see. One thing I know is like they need to do this right. Like they cannot mess up with Kenobi.
Okay. I have some concerns about the show.
I am very skeptical about Kenobi.
Yeah, I have look, I'm not skeptical. I just have some concerns. One of my concerns is the whole idea of Kenobi and Vader facing each other.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly excited about that concept, but there are a couple of ways they can do that without breaking canon with the original movie.
I'm iffy about that.
Listen. They could do it in flashback.
Yep.
It has been confirmed that there's going to be flashbacks to the Clone War era in the show.
Yeah.
There's going to be like memory sequences. So we're not really sure how it's going to go. I have hopes, but I'm also a little bit concerned. Other than that, I'm willing to watch it. I'm prepared for it. So I mean,
yeah. I'm hoping that they do a good job and
the only thing. My cousin I was talking to him about it today, Vader versus Kenobi, and he said, like, in his mind, Vader fought Kenobi and lost, right? Because he said, last time we faced each other, you were the master and I was the apprentice. He didn't say Padawan, he said apprentice. So, and he's like, and now I am the master. You could put it in that, like, the only thing is Vader will have to lose.
Yep. I know that there's gonna be two fights. That's kind of like what is going on. There's two confrontations. Could be in flashbacks or it could be it's and what happened yesterday with the
as I always say. As I always say with new things that are coming, keep a positive mind, give it a chance.
Yep.
If you watch it and decide it's not for you, then by all means, don't force yourself to watch it. But also don't tell other people that they're crazy for liking it, even if you don't. Okay? That's not fair to other fellow nerds to tell people what to think. Okay? There are things I don't like. I voice the opinion that I don't like them, but I also don't tell people, well, it's crap, so you can't like it either.
Yep.
that's the only way to truly be, in my opinion. I understand the concerns.
Mhm.
I have not been thrilled with all of Disney's Star Wars either. I used to have a very, very worse opinion about it, but I have learned to grow my opinion over time. Has there been some major missteps? Of course, but that's in any fandom.
Yeah.
There's even there's another thing that came out recently. It was the excerpt for the Shadows of the Sith, and I think the ghost of Anakin Skywalker is going to show there. So there's going to be some extra stuff there. Kind of interesting to see what they do there.
Well, there's a novel coming out that is supposed to be before Force Unleashed. It's going to be between the Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett and the Force Unleashed, somewhere in between. It's going to be Luke and Lando.
Yeah, that's the one, the Shadows of the Sith. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Raquel, if you're shilling out and if you want to add everyone in my Discord for me, the big stream potato. No, I can see shilling out. If you're just like posting it around and you're going to my Discord like baked stream potatoes, you can do not everyone on it.
Okay.
Now,
I have a question for the Star Wars fans.
Star Wars is a fascinating subject. Oh, go ahead, Revan. Go ahead.
So we've all seen the logo for the Ahsoka show, correct?
Yes.
Do you think they're actually going to change stuff with the World Between Worlds? Are we going to get the Ahsoka Lives Dies theory confirmed?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree with.
Well, okay, they might give us a little bit of that, but I don't think what a lot of people are hoping that's going to happen with Ahsoka's show if they do the World Between Worlds stuff is that it's somehow going to retcon the sequel series. I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen.
Of course, it won't happen. But what I've heard people saying, instead of them like erasing it, what they could simply do is split it between the movies and the TV universes.
I don't know. Well, okay, let me say that's going to depend on how well the multiverse goes in the Marvel side of things. If the multiverse goes well on the Marvel side of things, Disney may chance it with Star Wars. I'm not going to guarantee that. I'm not going to guarantee that would happen, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I a couple months ago, like I would say, like 3 months ago, I was hoping that the Ahsoka series would use the Worlds Between Worlds to kind of like do the multiverse, but after that episode in Boba Fett that showed the temple, that they confirm it, that is kind of like the same one on the sequel trilogy. I kind of lost that hope, so I'm just basically going with the flow now. With
look. I am not a fan of everything Disney Star Wars. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have a couple of hot takes about certain movies people don't like that I'm okay with when it comes to Disney Star Wars. And I won't go into that there because I don't want to set the chat on fire.
Mm-hmm.
But I have gained a new appreciation for certain movies that everybody hates. And it's on further study and rewatching and thinking about things. Okay. I will say this. No matter how much you hear people talking about retconning the sequel trilogy, no matter how much you don't like it, no matter how much you like it, they're not going to change what they've done.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of what they're doing now is going to lead up to that.
Yeah, I'm going to say one thing to you. Okay? Everyone is free to their own opinion, and they're free to be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look. I know that the major consensus is that movies like The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker are universally hated.
Yep.
But I will say this, after deep study, at least with my own self and everything, I don't revile those movies as much as I used to. They have some merit. And I think, and it was brought to my attention at one point, and it was something I had to think about for myself. And this has been recently. The whole reason why we have a problem, why the classic fans of Star Wars have a problem with what has gone on with the sequel trilogy, is those characters were not earned by those movies. Okay? There's a whole lot of backstory and stuff we don't know. There's a whole lot of confusion for why characters are acting the way they're acting. And all we got was like little snippets. We weren't given a full explanation as to why. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think what they're doing, though, with the fill-in stuff, like Ahsoka series, like the Further Mandalorian series, this novel that we're talking about, this Heart of the Sith novel or whatever it's called. Now, I keep forgetting the name of that novel.
Shadows of the Sith. Yeah.
Yeah, Shadows of the Sith. It's going to fill in a lot of things that you weren't quite. It might clear up some confusion, is what I'm trying to say. Or maybe make your aggravations not so aggravated. And, go ahead.
I did a stream about the Last Jedi movie.
Yeah.
And it's still up on my channel. And at the very end of it, like, the movie was so bad, one of the guys got blind out drunk, and we ended the stream with him like passing out.
Oh, wow.
There is a friend of mine. She is bisexual, and when we were watching them, we were all sitting there, and we just stopped, and she simply said the word "nipple," which caused a 22-minute of us going through it, like frame by frame, like millisecond by millisecond, and then we're like, "Ah, nipple!"
I know a YouTuber. I know a YouTuber that has taken every Star Wars movie, every Star Wars episode of a TV show, and slowed it down to 0.25 frame rate, and gone through and found every possible Easter egg, every possible gap, every possible screw up, and he compiles it on his channel. Now,
I think,
what kind of life do you have to lead when you're watching movies at 1.25 frame rate just to find stuff to complain about?
I think honestly, Star Wars needs to go between 500 and 1,000 years in the future.
One last thing I'm going to say on the whole subject of Star Wars tonight, because this is Jedi Bill stream and we don't need to hijack it completely from it. Gentlemen, we can actually discuss this at another time. But the one last thing go ahead.
We love talking about Star Wars, especially good Star Wars.
Well, here, okay. Now, what I'm about to say is honestly for real, and it is something I plan to do when I can figure out who I need to talk to. I'm writing up a pitch for a Star Wars show for Disney Plus. What my concept is.
Screw Disney. Let's move it to the Jedi Build channel. We'll get it funded somehow.
What my concept is, I would do that if they would open licensed Star Wars, but they won't.
No.
What my concept is I want to do a show that I'm at the moment calling Journal of the Will, which was actually Lucas's original name for Star Wars. And what my plan is to do an anthology show where every season takes place in a different time period in the Star Wars timeline. So, like, have a season that takes place at the dawn of the Jedi period. Have a season that takes place in the Old Republic period. Have a season that takes place during the Rebellion period, but tell a different story that's not a Skywalker story. Have a season that talks about a time far in the future of Star Wars. That's my plan at the moment. Now I just need to do more research as to who I need to talk to about that over there at, the House of Mouse.
House of Mouse, Disney.
Disney for Sizzle.
I think what would really get fans back in I don't care. All you need to do is just simply set one generation in the future and have a show and simply call it Star Wars: The New Jedi Order.
That would be great, and that's something I had planned to do with my anthology series.
Yeah, I had when I was taught, me and my cousin, he used to be a trucker, and we'd be talking for hours.
Jedi Bill, a question: is that a bot in the chat?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that is a bot.
You have a spammer. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Mods, get your butts into gear.
I took care of it.
Thank you. But what I would love to see is, one, just a question for all the Star Wars fans. I'm going to say 2 words and get your opinion on it. Okay? Imagine the far future. We're in a new Star Wars movie, and we hear we keep hearing that they're controlling the galaxy, blah blah blah, but we don't hear who's doing it. And then we hear Jedi Empire.
Jedi.
Well, there was back before Disney got their hands on it. There was a Star Wars. There was a Star Wars comic book series. I think it was called Legacy of the Jedi.
Yes.
And it involved Cade Skywalker and the 1/5, which was Darth Krayt, Darth Talon, Darth Werlock, and the 1/5 group. Now, that would be an interesting story to tell in live action. Because that story took place 250 years into the future.
And you don't even need to have the whole Rey Skywalker thing. What you could even say is because we don't know that Luke didn't have children. We do not know for a fact he did not have kids.
No, and that is completely correct. I mean, I'm still hearing rumors that Mara Jade may actually become a thing.
Yeah, because now I've got a weird thing about language. I like listening to the way people talk, right? And they said something very interesting. A weird definitional term. Luke Skywalker's Jedi Academy. Now, the way my brain is going is, if it was the only one, wouldn't it be called the Jedi Academy?
Exactly.
And I'm just there.
Food for thought. What if? Because one of the biggest sticking points for a lot of Star Wars, fans, is in Empire Strikes Back, or rather, Return of the Jedi. When Yoda's dying, he says, "When I am gone, the last of the Jedi you will be." Everybody is under the assumption that Yoda knows everything and Yoda can sense everything. But what if he can't?
Well, yeah. But
and my question is what happened to Cal Kestis?
Yeah. But here's another thing. He said, last of the Jedi you will be. Yeah. But what about the people who no longer consider themselves Jedi? And the people who can live as long or longer than Yoda?
Yeah. There's a lot of things to think about and a lot of things to unpack. And before people get too out of their minds with being upset about it or whatever, they just need to wait and see. Okay? And always give things a chance. just because they failed at one thing doesn't mean they'll fail at everything. Okay, I have been pleasantly surprised in the past. I think this Kenobi thing looks good.
Yes.
I like I said before, I am concerned about a couple of things, but if they tell a good story and they make it make sense, then all my concern will be out the window.
I want the spinning lightsabers to be made real. Like, I love lightsabers. I'm looking for new lightsabers. I love those ones, the spinning ones.
Well, they just Disney Galaxy's Edge just released the Cal Kestis lightsaber.
Well, yeah, but I've heard bad things about those lightsabers.
I don't know. One of the guys, the guy that runs the channel that I work with, Enosh over at Sci-Fi Center. Enosh over at Poindexter Lounge owns a couple of those Disney lightsabers, and he says they're great.
So I'm going to just show you something, which is like I'm just going to turn on my camera. Stay out of frame. Oh look, I have a door. Proof I own a door, people.
Door confirmed. Is that the Darksaber?
Oh, very bright.
That's the Darksaber, isn't it?
Nice, yeah, the Darksaber. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I am Mandalore. Also, hold on. Where are they? Right there. I've beheaded the Mandalorian.
Yeah. Actually, today I was in a Jedi class. Actually, take Jedi class. there's a school here that actually
Very
do
cool.
so I
Well,
take
you
it
know,
with my
in
son.
the UK, if you're ever asked your religion for whatever reason, like on a document or whatever, in the UK, it is okay and legal to list your religion as Jedi.
Actually, it's the same over here because we're doing the census tomorrow, and it says, please state your religion. It has a couple of boxes for you to pick from, and then has other, please state. So
yeah, well, the last time I got asked that and I stated, I wrote in Sith. So
I see we have an issue.
yeah.
I'm going to ask the panel and the audience, what's everyone's favorite lightsaber color?
Purple.
Blue.
Green.
I actually like Ahsoka's lightsabers, the white ones, the white blades.
Okay. Me? I prefer the gold.
Right, I like the green because that's why I have the green lightsaber
Green.
in my
Yeah,
avatar.
My favorite character is Luke, so yeah, I like green.
Now, my favorite lightsaber from the Star Wars series comes from the extended universe, and it's Exar Kun's double-bladed lightsaber.
But I also like the red. I don't want to be bad. I do like
No,
the
the Sith lightsabers. The Sith lightsabers I like are the unstable ones, like Kylo's blade. I love the unstable cracked crystals. Oh, they're so nice. Anyway, I actually want an unstable cracked crystal that it produces a purple blade. That would be awesome.
I want a Darksider just to do something like turn their lightsaber off and back on again in a fight.
Well, okay, they used to in the extended universe books. They used to have what they called a dual phase lightsaber. And the dual phase lightsaber had a regular sized blade, and then there was a toggle switch to where you could toggle your lightsaber down to be shorter or longer. And there was a Sith that used to fight with a dual phase saber.
They brought that into Rebels.
Yeah. Well, there was a Sith in, I think it was Dark Empire. I think his name was Cedrus, who would change. Like he would deactivate his lightsaber on a follow through, and then activate it at a random time, and it would be longer or shorter depending on what he needed. And he often used it as a trap, as a blade trap.
There's
go
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, there was one novel that I read. Pretty interesting. Is Dawn of the Jedi. I think it's the beginning of the whole EU, and they didn't have lightsabers there. But the interesting part about it was that they didn't call themselves either Jedi or Sith. They called themselves the Jedi, and
Yes.
and they had a full balance of the Force. So
Yes.
they embraced both sides, but they were always in balance.
Well, and they also
yeah.
had, they didn't call it light side or dark side. They called it Ashla and Boda.
Yeah, they were always
Bogan.
on
Sorry,
balance.
not Boda, Bogan. It was
And-
the Ashla was the light side and the Bogan was the dark side.
Yeah, the goal was to be in balance, not to go towards one or the other. So I think that's kind of like what Anakin was embraced to do. You know, like that was his mission. But yeah, but interesting.
Actually, the only Star Wars Force user that ever achieved true balance was Revan.
Yes, but also in Rebels they have a creature called Bindu, who sits in between.
Yep.
So the thing is, maybe you could see another character, like say, we see Force user, right, with a Jedi colored blade and a Sith blade at the same time, and he's standing there. And when he takes his helmet off, he's got silver eyes, and they're like, "Are you a Jedi or a Sith?" He goes, "No, I am Bindu."
Now, my favorite extended universe light side Jedi Force user was Bodo Bass. He was a crustacean Jedi. He was the master of Exar Kun, and he did not carry a lightsaber himself. What he carried was a Force-imbued staff that could block lightsabers.
Well, I forget his name now, but I like the Sith who didn't do anything bad.
Vivectus.
That's him. Where he turned around and he ruled his planet with peace and basically love, but he still followed the tenements of the Sith.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about him. I need to read that novel. I haven't got into that, but I kind of saw some.
That's what that's what I was about to make the point about the Sith. Not all of them were evil.
Yeah, it's like
and for that matter, not all of the Jedi were good.
No, God, no. Look at that four-armed dick.
We have another bot. There's another bot.
You're getting attacked really bad.
Wow.
You're getting 3 different ones. Wow.
I've had 30 in an hour, but that's just because of the subject we were talking about.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
the stream. That's the stream. I had no moderators in it either.
Oh wow!
Fuck.
Because I only get 3 or 4 people watching my streams at a time.
One of my friends over at the channel that I work with the most, her name's Stella. She works as a mod for us. She also works as a mod for me and Brodan and Raquel's channel. She was part of some political channel she was on, and they deputized the whole chat as mods because they were getting hit so hard with bots.
I was on a stream with Moira Kitty, and she got her view count was going up to into the hundreds, and they were all just bots.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I experienced some stuff because I'm a moderator for Echo Base Network. So I go by my older name there, but by Felix. That's my name. So we get attacked, especially with when those streams get heated. Yeah, we get a lot of bots.
But you know what might be a kind of a sadish scene that you could see? Say they give the temple back to the new Jedi Order, right? And you discover that there's been a guy there who's been going around the galaxy. He lives thousands upon thousands of years, but he's young for his species. And when he goes in, he goes, what?
What I want to see is, I can't remember if it was Rebels or Clone Wars. Yoda encountered the Wills.
Yeah.
I think it was Clone Wars.
Clone Wars, yes.
Well, I want to see a Will because they're supposed to be eternal. They're supposed to be immortal.
Yes.
I want to see a will in live action.
That'd be not, but yeah, that'd be good. But going back to what I was saying, is so you see him and he's like they're bringing in the new Jedi recruits, the new Jedi, right?
Yeah.
And he's standing there and goes, "This is a memorial to all my fallen brothers and sisters." But he said, instead of building your own lightsaber, until they are used and until the last one is taken, we will use the lightsabers of the dead. He goes,
Ooh.
so they're in a way they will continue on. So instead of building a lightsaber, you have a new ceremony where you go up and you reach your hand out with the force, and a random lightsaber comes to you.
That would be cool, kind of like the wands in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
How your wand chooses you.
Yeah, and you see him and he's there, and this guy's looking and goes, you've chosen the lightsaber of Mace Windu. Or he could even have Mace Windu's lightsaber on his hip as a symbol of his authority. Right? Yeah, you could see him, you've chosen the lightsaber of the Wookiee Jedi. Yes, that is a good one.
All right,
Treat him well, my friend.
All right, I got to get going. I got to shower before movie night.
Okay.
It's also movie night tonight, so I don't miss movie night. So I'll see everybody. Congratulations on
later,
your
Gorilla. Thank you. Thank you.
See you later, Gorilla. Good talking to you, man.
Yeah. And Bill, congratulations on your 850. You're only 250 away from getting a couple cents from YouTube there.
Yeah.
All righty, we'll see ya.
Later.
I also need to step out. It was a pleasure to be here. Before I go, if you haven't, I'm a Top Gun fan also, and there was a trailer that I missed a couple of days ago.
Yeah, the new Top Gun.
Yeah, I got all hype up. I can't wait to see that movie. I've been waiting for a long time. Hopefully, they do a good job there. But it looks like the dogfight looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's one of the things I like about Star Wars. The dogfighting is pretty reminiscent of so far. So. Yeah. So it was
all right, guys. I actually got to go too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my leave as well. It was good chatting with you guys. Sorry for bombing in like that. I initially, like I said, came in to kind of clear the air with the Ezra thing, but conversations being living things, it always kind of goes on to other stuff. Carol, real quick, Carrie, if you're there, can you unmute for me? I need to talk to you about something just real quick.
What? Me?
When I launch my channel, which will be before too long, I actually want your assistance on a video about the whole zombie, like the history of the zombie in literature, and
I can help out too. I know a lot about zombie movies, and
then why don't we ever talk about them?
Well, I'm offering that to Carol because zombies are her jam, and
because I want to make sure I have the right crowd in here to talk about zombies.
Screw the right crowd.
but to be said, there could be conversations in the future that can be plenty of zombie talks and zombie.
But so I do eventually want to get with you outside of YouTube and talk to you about that. What my plans are for that episode. Okay.
All right, you know how to get a hold of me.
Of course. Everybody.
Later, Fade. Later.
Good night, Fade.
Congratulations, Jedi Bill.
Thank you.
Congrats, Jedi Bill, and everybody on the panel, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever your day looks like. Be safe, because I would love to talk to all of you again.
Yes, a pleasure. Yes, and I will go with my my little outro on my channel that is the truth is always available to you. You just need to go and find it. So, bye guys.
Right on. Later Star Wars trilogy.
Yep. Bye.
Theology.
Bye.
Yeah. Later. And hello, pop culture curator. How are you doing, my friend? He says, I know about zombies. Have many. Have you any haircuts? I Am Legend. Yeah, not the Will Smith movie. It's based in the The older film. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Legends About Zombies. I'm just sad.
Show is not over.
It's over.
What? No, Pete, the show is not over.
Not this show.
No.
My show.
This show's over.
Walking
This
Dead.
show's over when I say it's over. And we're gonna get some people here, or else those people will be heard from later. Damn it, we're gonna have some fun tonight.
Whatever.
No book by Richard
No,
Matheson? No.
I don't know books. They give you paper cups.
I'm dyslexic.
Death by 1,000 paper cups.
I think I Love Food's making a joke. Zombies what killed the conversation. Because they ate everybody who was talking. Ha 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 ha. Dad joke.
Dad joke. Okay.
Well, come on. That's gotta be. That is like a yeah. Zombie kills the conversation.
I heard that if a zombie attacked Jedi Bill, he'd go hungry. Yeah, because
no, I'm a regular buffet. Look at me, mate. Just look at me. Damn it.
Yeah, but they eat brains, Bill.
No. Zombies, in definition, are only supposed to be flesh eaters. Only in Return of the Living Dead and that little short series of films.
Don't ruin my joke by explaining it.
Thank you, Pop Culture Curator. Yes, the next onward and upward to 1K. That's the next celebration is 1K.
Oh fuck!
It's been a wild ride. And
it is 10 to
awesome
3 in
journey.
the morning, Bill. Over here, I need sleep.
Okay.
I am so sorry to leave you with so few people on the panel.
Don't worry, we'll have fun without you.
Yes, try and get Raquel to swear more.
Is everyone dropping like flies?
What?
Why's everybody leaving?
It's just 3 o'clock in the morning where I am.
Excuses.
I have to be up in the morning.
Well, yeah, he's in Ireland.
Yes.
I can't
I'm
see it.
going to Ireland in 3 weeks.
I can't
cool.
see
Where are you
it.
going?
Oh, I'm not. My
really?
mom is. I wasn't invited.
You can't stay up late. What is it? It's in your neck of the woods. What?
Yeah, I have to.
48 here.
I can see it for one more hour. Then I have to go to bed. I fly tomorrow morning.
Oh, will your arms be okay?
Somewhere.
Hmm?
Will your arms be okay?
He's making a joke.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I fly with my ears, silly. Question: are they still making you wear masks on planes in America?
Yes, but what I'm hearing from my friend that supposedly that would somewhat change. I don't know.
I don't know how it's going to work because so technically.
Well, if you think about it, like, what's the point of having a mask in the cabin area? Because it's air filtered.
Yeah, but I have to fly Aer Lingus, right? Then have to switch from Aer Lingus to British Airways.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to fly British Airways. And the thing is, it's like my country and the UK, the masks are no longer mandatory. So I'm like, are they required for the whole 13 hours or are they not? Aer Lingus said they are. And I have asthma. Like, and I'm just like, I'm going to die.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Houston, but I have to fly. I have to switch planes in the UK.
You should be okay, I think.
Yeah. Hope so. Because if not, I'm going to haunt you. Okay, but anyway, night, guys.
Good night,
Bye.
Potato Raven.
Catch you
Sorry.
later, Potato Raven. We'll see seeing ya a little bit later. Some other stream.
I could stay here for 1 more hour, then I have to get going as well. Long day ahead of me tomorrow.
Why? What are you doing tomorrow?
Hmm?
What's tomorrow?
I'm flying back to Texas.
Oh, yeah. I'm in and out of this chat and another chat, and people are texting. I'm very busy right now.
I am so not looking forward to wear a stupid mask in the airport, on the plane, in the airport again.
You could walk instead.
Mm. Well, it's only for what? 3 hours?
Yeah, you can suck it up.
What?
She can suck it up. So where's Mr. CCDV and everybody else?
He's tending bar.
Loser.
At his or what that whatever outpost, veterans outpost, I believe. I don't know. It's Friday night. It's a busy night.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I mean, I did
Why can't you
tweet. I
stream from far?
tweeted to almost everybody I'm following, and I've asked several
Well, I
to
shared
show.
it on Discord, so
Discord has never been a reliable source of advertising. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know what people. You know.
Well, it's still kind of early.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just have to entertain ourselves until.
I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I think I can share this. Potato Ribbon left a meme with a cat with cats. Let me see if I can bring that up for you to show you guys. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, Potato Ribbon. Click on that, then go back to StreamYard to share. All right, so when you got cat making fun of faces to baby.
Oh my!
Check it out, Raquel.
I love the last picture. Oh, it's so cute. Hey, Kai.
Hail, Kai, MFS. Hail.
Hey, Kai. You come up here and entertain us.
Yes, please.
Entertain us. Let's laugh, have some fun, and you've got a while before your show starts.
You know you want to.
Bill, are you sure you want to share your messages like that?
Oh shoot! Well, no, it's just nothing's bad showing. It's just I just clicked off and I forgot to stop sharing. So nothing bad was showing. So it's all good. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to show you that picture that Revan sent. Mm-hmm.
Do you mind sending it to me, Bill?
It's on I don't know if I can. I'll
Kitty.
Yes. I won't be able to. Can't do it.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know how to do it. Hanging out for
What? No more Star Nerd chatter?
Star Wars. No, we could talk
nerd.
about zombies.
But I'm sad.
I don't know. I got disappointed when they
I've
killed off.
invested 11 seasons.
When they killed off, believe me, I used to watch it like religion too, and I was glued to the show. And then they killed off, Carl, and then Rick Grimes left the show, and it was still entertaining a little bit after that. But then there was the whole thing when they stopped, and then I think I stopped watching around season 9. I think I only watched a little bit of 10.
I don't know. I mean, you missed some good stuff.
Hey there, pop culture curator. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How are you all doing?
Doing good.
Are you okay? How you doing?
That's wonderful news. I'm glad to see you guys. I'm doing good here. I just finished work just a little while ago. Were you guys talking about Walking Dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I stopped when they killed Glenn.
That was a long time ago.
Everybody knew Glenn was gonna die. He died almost at the end of every fucking season.
Well, what's interesting is I actually tuned out before that, and I tuned back in to watch him die.
It was such a good death, though.
Well, I got tired of what made me stop watching, and I remember exactly when I turned it off too. I don't remember the name of the character completely, but there was Norman Reedus, his character, whatever. Daryl, that's it. Okay. Then there was a guy who was kind of like a tough guy with red hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Abraham.
All right. There was the scene. This is the last episode I saw. This is what made me turn it off. It was a scene where I think was it Rick? I think it was, Rick and Michonne slept together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the next day, it showed Daryl and the redhead guy talking, because the show was already getting on my nerves, because what happened is every time there would be 10 minutes of action, they would immediately follow that by an entire episode of talking about what they did. Then there'd be a little action and then talk about what they did. And it was like one step forward, 2 steps back.
I didn't see it that way.
I know, but I did.
I loved it. I liked the show.
Okay, but
up until a certain point.
Rick slept with Michonne, which I didn't like that. I didn't think that was right for the characters. But what did it was, I remember they cut to the exact next day, and it showed Daryl talking with the red-haired guy. And the red-haired guy said exactly this. He goes, "Hey, did you know them two were bumping uglies?" That's when I turned the show off. Because I thought, okay, this is apocalypse with zombies, and 2 full-grown heterosexual men are not going to sit there and talk about what 2 people did the night before. It was like way over into soap opera territory at that point. And that was the point where I turned it off on that specific episode, that moment. By the way, the famous George Romero, the zombie guy, they offered him, they offered him to direct an episode of The Walking Dead, and he turned it down because he said it was a soap opera. And he was right.
Well, then he died, yeah.
Oh, he died several years after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they offered it to him because honestly, okay, you guys know that one of the main guys on that show is Greg Nicotero. He's a big Hollywood makeup man.
He is a makeup man. Yes, I know him very well. I started in K&B.
Hey, Six.
Hey, Six. Good to see you.
Yeah, me too, Six. Right? Like, why not? Do it up. That's when they made RJ. They made a whole new character by having Rick and Michonne doing it. And Glenn and Maggie, they made a person.
Yeah. That's and they never really did a lot of that. Yeah.
Abraham asked Glenn if he meant to make pancakes when he was pouring the Bisquick. He did it with Maggie. And then Eugene. Oh, I love Eugene. I just want him to have a happy ending.
Oh, now I hear you.
I just want Eugene to get a girl. Yeah, right? Fuck Maggie. Maggie and Rosita. Oh my god, I want to hurt her so
Maggie.
bad.
Yeah.
Like, I hate Rosita's character so much. I hate the actress. Like, my sister had to hold me back at the Walker Stalker convention because she was there. I was like, I'm going to let me at her. Hate her.
All right, Fizz, I see that you're there. We are talking about zombies. Let's stay on the subject of zombies.
Walking Dead.
Yes.
Zombies.
We're talking about zombies.
Yeah, I know. I was watching this before. What's it called that show? Walking Dead.
Yes.
I just want to explain something to you. Of course, The Walking Dead is going to turn into a soap opera because it's a very limited concept. It's zombies. It's a very limited concept. Nothing much it can do. So of course, it's going to turn into a soap opera eventually. And I know it's based off a comic book. I know you may not know this, but Walking Dead is actually based off a comic book.
No, Fizz. It's based on a graphic novel.
Same thing.
Yes.
Same thing.
No. There is a difference. They are strong similarities, but graphic novels and comic books are two different entities entirely.
No, it's the same thing.
Yeah, no. They are different. They are different.
Bill, why don't you explain the difference?
Your Honor.
Yeah. Well. Okay, a comic book has pictures with words. A novel doesn't have pictures; it's just words. There you go.
Exactly.
No, it's a graphic novel, not just a novel.
Oh, okay, graphic novel. Okay.
I can tell you the difference.
Go ahead.
Comic books are sold in small segments that are just a few pages, like almost like in their chapters of a story. Graphic novel is
that's also how Walking Dead was sold.
Right, and then
that's also how Walking Dead was sold.
Well, whatever.
Walking Dead was sold the exact same way, in small pieces. That's how it's a comic book. It's just not about superheroes, and there are a lot of them, by the way.
Wait, what? Comic books have to have a superhero?
Hey,
it's a comic book. It's just not about superheroes.
Oh, hey, honey. Congratulations.
Hey, Yvette.
Hey, Raquel. Hey, Carol, honey. Hi, Yvette. And Bob, how are you?
Hello, Yvette. It's so good to see you. What are you doing up so late?
A certain person messaged me, and I had to I woke up because I'd had a 20-hour day today. I woke up for a wee and saw his message. So you got 10 minutes, Bill, before I pass out again.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's long enough.
It's okay.
That's enough time to say we love you and we miss you, Yvette.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys. Well, I think most of you who know who I am know that right now work is extremely busy for me. So, and you know, I do try and say hi to people, but at work comes first. It's a vocation, and yeah, and it's really important, as you know, Bill, what I'm doing. So,
we know it is.
Yeah.
Just don't overdo it. You take care of yourself.
Yes.
I will. That's why, I've had a wee, and I'll spend a quick 10 minutes on here, and then I'm going back to sleep.
Sounds like a good idea for you.
Thanks for inviting me on, Bill. And
thank you.
I'm so pleased for you. 850. Wowzers.
I know. Well, we're a little bit more. I think actually I was at one point today. I was at 858.
Let's have a look.
But then it went back down.
856. It says 856.
Yeah, right. So
hey, Arabic. He said, "Oh,
yeah, because the next celebration stream that I'm gonna do will be the 1,000. I'm just gonna let it go, keep going. Until 1,000.
Bill, you're gonna get there without.
I think it's gonna.
Trying.
It may happen by the end of April.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
I would not be surprised at all, darling.
It'll happen. Bill's got that winning personality.
Yeah,
it's those thumbnails.
Carol has been an awesome with the. I mean, she's got your support to teach me how to make those wonderful thumbnails.
Oh,
I will.
Oh, good old Carol.
I need lessons. So I can.
Oh, did you see the way he moved his fingers there, Carol? I'd be worried.
I'd
be worried if it was anyone but Bill. There you go.
Well, the keyboard's right here. Come on, the keyboard's right here.
Don't make me laugh so much.
I got two keyboards. I got one right here and right here.
What was I going to say? Well, we have got planned in May, haven't we? Train spotting. We're going to do train spotting watch along the two of us, like we did with 28 days.
No.
We did 28 days the last time, and that was so much fun, wasn't it, Bill?
Yeah.
Because it was just the two of us, and oh my god! But we're going to do train spotting because loads of people haven't seen it in America, and it's a must. It's so fucked up, it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
and Ewan McGregor's in it. So
yeah,
it's
a good movie.
It's an incredible, very sad movie.
Yeah, it's a movie they would never make in America, guaranteed.
Oh Christ, no! It would get past the first watch with the people that decide yay or nay. It never get put out there. But as we've all learned over the years, all the English are prudy people, and then you met me, and it turns out it's you lot that are prudish, not the English. Oh dear. Yeah, train spotting is a brilliant. If you've seen it, great. Join us. We'll be doing it. Bill will sort something out in May. Once I know, I won't know my calendar dates till probably the end of April. But it's something I said to Bill. You know, the last one was a good success with the two of us.
Yeah.
Because it's just us two on the panel, and well. Bill and I was just, only yesterday, I jumped on Sci-Fi's because he asked me to, just before my 3-hour meeting I had in the morning yesterday at 6 a.m. At 5:30 a.m. I got up and I noticed he was streaming, and he was like, please come on. So I went on for 10-15 minutes max, and I'd realised, I said, do you know, I've been in this community over 2 years now. And Bill, well, the very very first stream I did in your community, in our community, was with Darth Astor, who snagged me from the Whovians because I worked with him on the Script Doctors. Yeah. But after that, I hung around with Jedi Bill on the Insomniac suit for weeks. We had the whole of December I had off that year, and I spent every night with you, didn't I? Every night. Yeah, we had different hats, all my Christmas hats, and oh my god, so much fun. Oh dear, 2 years. That was 2 years ago.
I know. We're about to start. We're going into year 3 already.
I know. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
And you know, sort of getting more involved in this side of it has been so fascinating for me because I spent 3 years in the Whovian community. Then before that, I took a huge break of YouTube. But from 2012 to 2015, I was off the grid, basically. But before that, I had my own channel. 2008 to 2012. So, yeah, I
Wow.
was a proper YouTuber back in the day when YouTube was a proper platform.
What
Today it's not the same, unfortunately.
What kind of content did you produce, I bet?
Well, I did a mix. I did some sciencey stuff. I was an adrenaline junkie, and I used to show footage of me just leaping off a bridge on a bungee, things like that. And we did all sorts of things. We didn't have live streams as such because StreamYard wasn't around, and I still to this day prescribe that videos are better if you want the numbers. Videos do much better. And yeah, I used to put a video out once a week. And yeah, I did quite well with it. Don't ask me. I'm not going to tell you what it was called. I'm not going to tell you how many subscribers I had. That's not important. None of that's important. The channel's gone because work. I couldn't keep up. And although I would have loved to have made YouTube a career, I'm sorry, what I'm doing is far more important for the entire planet.
That's understandable.
YouTube. So I made the right decision. But of course, the YouTube blood runs through me strong. So I didn't last that long because in 2015, I sort of got back into the Whovian community, which I hadn't spoken to in a long time. And then another channel, and we did a whole load of Doctor Who stuff. I mean, it was absolutely brilliant. New show we did with a load of us. And of course, I guest spotted on a lot of Whovian channels. And then the rest you know, Darth Haster, and of course Crimson Mist was the other one, and Purple Valkyrie. They were the three I met first, and Darth enticed me over to the dark side. And I think I've only ever been on Darth 4 or 5 times when he's done a lot, because he didn't do a live stream very often. But Bill, of course, took me under his wing.
Yeah.
And then I drove him nuts ever since. Yeah.
Hey, Vet, is there any chance of us seeing any of that video of you having fun?
No, I probably have them somewhere, Pop, but yeah, I'm not. I don't know. That's
It's okay. No big deal.
No, it's not that. I'm trying to think where the hell they might be. And at the moment, my brain is kind of focused on one thing only. So ask me again after sort of May time. I might remember if you remember.
Okay. I know you're busy. I understand that.
Yeah, everything's like in my brain is just focused on one thing at the moment. So, yeah.
How's your mom doing?
She is much better. Thanks for asking. Yeah. I, on the other hand, am going to hospital for some more tests on my immune system on Monday. I got to have a chest X-ray because I've had this chest infection for 6 weeks. They can't get rid of. I've been tested for COVID. I don't have COVID, so there's that Tuesday. I've got to. I actually have a face-to-face, real-life appointment with my own GP. First time in 3 years. So that's Tuesday.
Good.
So this is just shit in between work. I've got to fit in now. A Wednesday, I've got the boiler people coming over because we're having a new central heating system put in. But my brother-in-law, bless him, because he's off, he had shoulder surgery. He said, I'll come over and I'll be around to answer any questions because I don't fucking know how the thing works. It's a box on the wall, you know. So he said he'd come over and then at least I could go and have a nap in the afternoons, which is the only time I catch up on what I don't get at night. I'll get in the day. So I kind of get my 6 hours sleep in. So I get 3 hours here and 3 hours there, or 4 hours here, 2 hours there, you know. And I've been doing that for years, so don't worry, guys. It's just, yeah, just weird. Oh, my sister, my wonderful narcissistic bitch of a sister has decided she wants to be my best friend. I don't know what's caused this, but she's taking me to a brand new Costa coffee out for the morning. Obviously, I don't know. I know. You know what, Carol? That went through my head. But
it's a trap. It's a trap.
I'm going armed. I'm going armed with I have a Swiss Army knife. I go nowhere without it, so I will be armed.
Maybe live stream in the backstage. Let me know, and I'll watch out for you.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Oh no, I could take it down if I needed to, but you know, I do try and restrain myself. Every time I see her, I want to punch her in the face, literally. Every time I see her, she hasn't even opened her mouth at that point. But you know, that's siblings for you. So yeah, she's taking me to a new Costa coffee, and I absolutely love Costa coffees. It's like Starbucks, but actually coffee, you know, not Starbucks shit. So yeah, we're doing that, spending a couple of hours out just being sisters. Oh my god, 2 hours with my sister. Jesus Christ.
You'll be okay.
I won't. By the time I get back, I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna need therapy, Carol. After that,
you have earbuds.
That's on Sunday. That's on Sunday. All right.
Earbud in and call me, and I'll be in your ear the whole time.
Thanks, honey. You look after me. Oh. Anyway, Bill, I'm going to go and climb back into bed. I'm sorry.
Well.
I'm sorry I can't stay any longer.
It's okay. It's okay.
And I would have put my Superman t-shirt on, but I haven't got a fucking clue where it is. Okay. So you got the boobies instead. I hope that's acceptable.
When we watch Train Spotting, we'll wear the Superman t-shirt.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Thank you for coming by, Yvette.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
No, my pleasure. And I'm glad I woke up to see your message, Bill. Otherwise, I wouldn't have
I'm glad you saw it too.
It's always worth messaging me.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Much love to everyone in the chat. And much love to all of you. And Carol, I'll message you on Messenger if things get too bad on Sunday. All right.
Love you.
Be seeing you.
Love you too. And Pop, I know you've been filming and doing things. If we get some time, if you message me and let me know, if I've got some time, we'll do a backstage type StreamYard for the two of us to have a chat, because I know you want to do that, and I want to be there to help you. But obviously time is the main problem at the moment. But if I'm free,
yeah, I totally understand, and I thank you, and I'm very patient. There's no hurry. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I appreciate that, Pop. But if I can squeeze you in for an hour somewhere, I will.
Ooh.
Please don't take that the wrong way, people. Oh my god.
I know, but this is a fun stream, so we can joke about it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm an honorable man, so.
And I just put my foot in it every time I open my mouth, at least once a day.
It's okay.
All right, guys.
All right.
Have a great night.
Take
Bill.
care, Yvette.
You are worthy.
Good night, Yvette.
Love you.
Wubba dubba dub wub.
Cheers.
I have to mute. I'm sorry.
So back to Walking Dead. I said it was unavailable that the show's gonna turn into a soap opera, since what is there to do? You can't have conflict with zombies. Zombies don't have any personality.
Can I make a suggestion? Can I make a suggestion? When they run out of ideas, how about new writers?
They get new writers all the time.
Well, then they need new stories. It doesn't
They have
have
new
to be
stories. They have 2 more spin-offs coming off. They have another spin-off, and then they had that
Okay,
other
so
spin-off.
okay, let me
What
ask
can
you
we
this.
do?
Let me ask you this. Okay, the point I made earlier where I said they make one step forward, 2 steps back, because they're always stopping and talking about what they did previously. So if you don't think it's because of the writing skills, do you think it's because of lack of budget? Why do they keep stopping and going back like that? What do you think?
Because they're trying to build the characters they want you to be
Care about.
These are
Yeah,
characters
right.
we've known for years.
Right.
I hated when
It
they
is a
killed
soap
Jesus.
opera
I
with
liked
zombies.
Jesus, and then they killed him. Sons of bitches.
Yeah, I didn't even see it coming either, man.
Killed
I like the
Jesus.
makeup effects, but there are some times where this entire episodes just drag. I'll never forget. It was so hard just to get through season 2 when they were in that farmhouse. I barely made it through that season.
With Herschel?
Yes.
Oh my god, how could you not like Herschel?
I like Herschel the character, but that season 2 was very.
I'm
You
still not
remember
over.
that's where the season 2 is where they fired the creator of the show and they were swapped. Everything upstairs was being shifted around.
Nah,
Gail was it Gail and Hurd? Yeah.
you're angry about it.
Hello, Captain MKG. What's going on? Thank you for the
I'm not.
congrats.
I don't get angry about it. I just don't watch it if I get bored. So
It was a long time ago. It's been
You
done.
missed
Yeah.
so much good stuff, though.
Yeah. Like I said, the
There's a lot
concept.
of episodes that are filler episodes, but the ones that are not filler episodes are fucking great. And you really get attached to these characters.
So if you watch the Walking Dead, you must love the Talking Dead, right?
I liked it when it was in the studio. I don't care for the home edition.
how many spin-offs do they have so far going on?
All right, well, they had
Fear of the Walking Dead.
They had The World Beyond, which was only 2 seasons, and it was only supposed to be 2 seasons. And I didn't.
Well, it started as a webisode. It started as like a webisode.
Yeah, but then they
Little
decided to
short.
make it a series, but they capped it at 2 seasons to start with, so we knew we weren't getting any more than 2 seasons.
I just have to ask if Fear the Walking Dead. I did try it. I didn't like it, but my only question is Ruben Blades' character still alive or is he gone?
Who's Ruben?
There's my answer. Thank you. He's gone.
I need a character name.
The actor's name is Ruben Blades. I don't know what his character's name. He's an Hispanic guy, kind of bald.
Oh no, he's still there.
All right, because I love him. He's an actor that goes way back. He's done a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
That was the only highlight of the show. Was I was glad they hired him, but then I just didn't like the family melodrama and where the kids kept getting everybody in trouble and trope.
If you
trope
get
after
past
trope.
the mom from the first season in Fear, it got really good. She's fucked up the whole first season and part of season 2. But if you can get past her, it got really fucking good.
I agree with that. I did not like the mom character.
No, I couldn't wait for her to go. But if you could get past her, it got really good. And
But
then they
I didn't
brought
like the
Morgan
son
in.
either. The son was such a pain in the ass. I couldn't do it.
I don't want to give spoilers, but it's actually worth it. Me and my sister were diehard fans to the point where we went down to Georgia where they film and tried to break into the set several times. Got chased by security several times.
She just acted like a zombie. Bill, and by the way, Bill, in Walking Dead, the sheriff Rick, what's the name of his son that was in it?
Carl.
I hated him. I hated him. I was so happy when he finally died. I can't tell you how many years I waited for that.
Oh, he's such a nice guy, though.
Annoying little, well, whatever. But I was happy to see that they finally killed him off. That was just my.
He wasn't annoying. No, they weren't. That's the thing. They weren't supposed to kill him off. He was the one survivor that was supposed to live on.
Oh, I know. I heard about all that drama behind the scene.
Carl, where the fuck is Carl?
Whatever happened to the baby? Did the baby survive?
The what?
Yeah, Rick and his wife had a baby. Just
RJ's fine.
Yeah.
And Judith, she's great.
According to how many years have passed? About how old are these characters now?
Judith is probably like 12. RJ's probably like what, 7?
Wow, that many years have passed. Interesting. Okay, cool.
And then Glenn and Maggie's kid, Herschel.
Now, the lady that plays Mikey Spock on Star Trek Discovery, is she still on that show?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
The lady who plays Mikey Spock on Star Trek Discovery, is she still on Walking Dead? I know she came from there. I don't know her character name, but I know she came from Walking Dead.
The black girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's not there anymore.
Oh, they killed her character off at some point when she went to Star Trek?
Yeah, but they did it nicely.
Oh, darn it. Just kidding.
Yeah, they kill all the wrong ones. They got to kill Rosita. She better die before the season 11 is over.
I'm not sure if I know who Rosita is. It sounds like the housekeeper.
She's a bitch. She was in love with Abraham, but Abraham wanted Sasha. She was a Latino girl.
Doesn't that sound like a soap opera right there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-and-so wanted someone, and then someone was in love with somebody, and then somebody had a crush on somebody. Come on,
Isn't
people.
that how life really is anyway? They're just trying to, adapt.
That's the thing. Zombies are limited concept. You can't have a show keep going on without zombies.
Well, there's other things out there besides love affairs and intermarital love affairs and who's jealous with who. I mean, there's other things to talk about.
That's not all the show is just about. You miss so much.
I guess what it is I get very, very, very bored when people talk about interpersonal relationships because I don't want to be in a therapy session, and I find it very boring. That's why I don't watch soap operas. I don't want to hear a married couple talking about their sex life and interpersonal stuff is just very boring.
Life goes on. It just happens that they're in a zombie apocalypse.
No, I understand that, but they shouldn't devote such a big chunks of the show in it. I mean, I can understand a part of it, but the other things they could bring in, it just seems like lack of imagination is all.
No, they're trying to make it real, because that's how real people would be. Like, you're still going to want to have a relationship. You're going to still want to.
I understand. I understand. Well, you're still going to want to take a crap and a piss, but they're not going to show that. It's just that there's other things they can bring into it. I don't know.
But those romantic relationships matter in other aspects within the show.
Okay. I'm not knocking your love of the show.
Oh, I love the show.
I appreciate your love of the show. That's fine. Yeah, I don't knock people for things they like. Because everybody has different tastes. I'm open to all of it. I usually try a little bit of everything. It's just that it wasn't my thing, but if it was yours, that's fine.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be your thing because the Star Nerd stuff isn't my thing. But
and Star Trek isn't Bill's thing either, so that's fine.
Nerds. But I just try to ask people, like, if they were watching the show, maybe give it another chance and just try and put yourself in that position. Try to put yourself in that kind of environment. What would you do?
Oh, I've had a lot of mental gymnastics about that. I've read zombie books. Did you read the Zombie Survival Guide by Max Brooks?
Yeah, I have it right there on my shelf, and it's signed by Carl.
That's the kind of. Oh, it sounds like someone's holding it in.
I took it to the Walker Stalker convention with me, and I had Carl sign it because he was the only one I could afford to.
Well, for those of you out there who are uninitiated, it's an excellent book, and I highly recommend it. I'm sure she does too.
I read it to the children for nap time.
That is a perfect book of what it would seem like on a day-to-day, minute-to-minute basis if you were in a zombie apocalypse. What to do and what not to do. Ride a bicycle, people. No cars. They can hear everything.
Yep.
And the most dangerous place that the book teaches you is the last place you would think of, and that would be like hospitals and police stations. That's the last place you want to go because that's everywhere else wherever is going to go, and you're going to find packs of zombies.
And you ain't going to find any supplies left.
No supplies, but you can go to pharmacies, and a lot of the drugs are adaptable for humans. Not pharmacy, but veterinarian supplies, and a lot of the drugs are adaptable for humans.
Yep.
Which they did cover that in Walking Dead. I gave them credit for that. I think there was at least one episode where I saw them doing that. When they were talking, I remember in the survival guide, the safest place from a zombie or a zombie invasion is a 2-story house on the top floor, and you use an axe to chop down the stairs, so they can't get up. That's basically the safest places, what according to them they thought.
Yeah, and zombies are predictable.
Right, and they're not that smart. I know George Romero in his later movies was trying to give them a little bit more speech, a little more thought patterns, but they're more enjoyable when they're lumbering and kind of dumb. But as we saw from like Return of the Living Dead, they can be quite thrifty sometimes, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just sad that it's over.
Oh, and by the way, that reminds me, you guys know there's like an unreleased, at least 1 or 2 unreleased George Romero products that are going to be coming out, right? Some movies.
Yep.
And now you know why I don't like zombie genre. Like I said, zombies break dumb. So
it's what?
So you have to have a smarter villain behind the zombies, which in most zombie apocalypse movies is either other survivors. Either it could be the scientists who made the virus, but they never do that because it's always an accident. And the virus always kills everybody, so the scientists are usually never alive.
Right.
Well, actually, there's some zombie movies, like the movie Zombie, directed by Lucio Fulci, and in that, the zombies are brought about by voodoo, which is what real zombies supposedly are based on.
Exactly. Most people forget that. But yeah, exactly. That's what zombies come from folklore.
Right, is actual voodoo, right? But of course, they don't eat flesh. All they are is like brain dead, like walking vegetables.
I know. And certainly do everything the priest tells them.
Right.
But
I
never seen the movie.
Right, like a servant or a slave, right?
But that's actually interesting. Most movies don't do that though. Most just go for the generic apocalypse. Then there's supposed to survivors, and then and they gotta survive and they fight each other.
Right. There was an old movie in the 1930s called White Zombie with Bela Lugosi, where they treated the zombies kind of like just lumbering around. It wasn't until Richard Matheson's book I Am Legend is where he turned them into flesh eaters and biters and chewing. But in his book,
it's called vampires. It's called vampires in that book.
What's that? Sorry.
Yeah, it's called vampires.
Oh, you mean the first time they gave them the name vampires?
It was called vampires in that book.
I Am Legend. Is that correct?
That's what I heard. That's what I thought. Yeah, they call vampires. It's a vampire apocalypse.
I'd have to read it again. I know it was written. Well, basically, it was written in the early '60s. It was a big hit, and then is where George Romero based Night of the Living Dead loosely on, and that's where the actual eating of flesh zombies were actually created. And in that show, they said it was a meteorite that crashed or a satellite of some form. They couldn't figure out what it was. They didn't know if it was from like an abandoned NASA spacecraft or a Russian Soviet or from outer space.
And brought some kind of effect that caused all the corpses to wake up.
Right, but what's good about it is that is exactly one of the advantages of why that movie's so good is they did not try to explain in too much detail or depth what caused it. When they leave it vague, that always makes it more scarier and more believable. So I thought that was a good idea. I think that, at least from what I remember, chemical reactions or human interference was not introduced, I don't think, until Return of the Living Dead, where it was like army chemicals they were testing on people.
No. When we explain too much, then plot becomes simple. And if the plot becomes simple, it's how to save the day, but they don't. They always lose then.
Well, in the early days, yeah.
But they always lose at the end. The humans always lose at the end, and everybody dies at the end. It always is like that. And all and
They
all
have a handful of survivors at the end. They did, but remember Dawn of the Dead?
Love Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead, you had a handful of helicopter that made it out alive. They died in Night of the Living Dead and Day of the Dead, but Dawn of the Dead, a few made it out.
Favorite one.
Carol, have you seen the 1982 Lucio Fulci movie Zombie?
I think I have. I've seen pretty much every zombie thing that's out there.
Okay, because it is absolute on par. It's probably one of the best movies outside of George Romero. If you have seen it, great.
I heard
If
about
you have
it.
not,
Yeah,
please check it out. Sorry, what was that, please?
I heard about it, but I'm going to watch it eventually. Yeah, I have to.
It's an Italian movie, but what's good about it is some Italian directors, they would shoot with an international cast. So they would not, when they're filming, they would not focus on the actor's lips. So when they dubbed over it, or you're watching the movie, even though it's dubbed over with English voices, it's not as noticeable where it's out of sync with their lips. So the movies are much tolerable.
I can watch the subtitles. It don't bother me.
I don't know if Zombie came out with a subtitled version.
Redneck Zombies is the worst.
How about this? I remember, here was my mistake. Are you ready for this? When I was in high school, and I took a date, my first time date, right? First time date, and I'm sure you can imagine how it went. I took her to the drive-in to see Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the second movie was Zombie. And yeah, the date didn't go. We never saw each other again, unfortunately. She just didn't get it.
Hey, by the way, that whole stereotype of inbred redneck cannibals, that comes from Hollywood, from a movie called The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah,
that does not actually exist in real life at all.
Wes Craven, yes.
Yeah, because that does not exist in real life at all. Like, cause I don't know what the hell did that come from. Like, that does not exist in real life at all. Like, what the hell is that?
Who said it was real?
No, a bunch of people in Hollywood keep saying, a bunch of people who live in big cities say it's real. Like, they actually think rednecks are all serial killers. It's like
they're not very smart then, apparently.
Like, they're not all ugly racist serial killers and spooky cousins. It's not true. That's just Hollywood.
I completely agree. Yeah. As far as Hills Have Eyes, I went to a Star Trek convention. I was able to meet Wes Craven, the director, and Michael Berryman, the actor, the bald guy with the weird fingers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I remember I told Wes Craven, I said, this is when the Twilight Zone remake was out, the 1980s version, and they were on season 2, and he directed a couple of the episodes. And I told Wes Craven, I said, nobody's talking about Twilight Zone. The episodes you directed are some of the best. Little Girl Lost was fantastic. And he said, thank you. He was really surprised that I brought it up. But yeah, Wes Craven did a lot of work outside of Nightmare on Elm Street and The Hills Have Eyes, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The thing is, The Hills Have Eyes was inspired by Sawney Bean, who was a Scottish serial killer back in 1600s.
I'm sorry, my audio's messing up. I didn't hear you. I apologize.
Apparently, The Hills Have Eyes was inspired by a Scottish serial killer named Sawney Bean from the 1600s.
Oh, I don't know. I'll be right back, you guys. Don't stop talking.
I have to go. I have a flight to catch tomorrow morning, so I had to take off. Jedi Bill, congrats, and
thank you.
And thank you for welcoming me into this community. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody, you take care. Have a good night.
Thank you, Raquel. Sorry about the conversation about zombies.
It's okay.
Don't apologize about zombies. We like zombies over here.
I know, but not all people.
So good.
It's okay.
Hey, don't you apologize to her about no zombies?
Yeah, don't apologize to her about no damn zombies.
Not always about Raquel, Bye, Raquel. I'll talk to you
all right, I'll catch you guys later.
Raquel.
Good night.
Take care.
I'll be right back. I gotta flip the laundry.
Okay. Oh, did you got the laundry machine finally?
No, The
No,
new one.
you didn't get the new laundry machine yet.
No, well, wait. I got the new one, and it worked for like a day and a half. Now it won't spin.
That won't spin.
It's not a Samsung, is it?
No, it's a GE, and I can't figure it out. It's not the belt.
All right.
And I gave up on it. So I hooked one that keeps leaking like a fucking sieve up outside. So it just, instead of it pouring all over my laundry floor, it's pouring all over the deck. So we have to do laundry outside until I can afford a new washer machine.
Well, that's not good.
At least we're getting our clothes washed, you know? So.
Yeah, you know, the bank will only give me one roll of quarters, and I need enough to last me, almost 2 months, and they won't only give me one. Coin shortage. Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip it like a pancake.
God damn it! I'm so angry. But the banks do that. The banks and the grocery markets.
I guess you probably have to go to more than one branch, Bill. It's probably limited because if you go to a different branch, I'm sure it'll give you another roll.
It's ridiculous. I asked for $20 worth of quarters. You should be able to give me $20 worth of quarters.
I know. I hear you, and I understand.
I can't. It's not like I can get in my car and go to the laundromat. I can't. Nina's gone. I have no car. I'm locked in here like a prisoner because they haven't given me keys to the gate. There's a front gate and a back gate, and I'm locked in like a prisoner. I cannot go anywhere, and if I do, I have to go out when the cars go in and out, and I would have to walk all the way around my building just to get to the bus stop to use city transportation. And I pay my rent. I've been I'm doing a little rant here because I'm angry. I'm angry about this.
That's fine.
And there's no language barrier because they speak Spanish. Every resident that moved in here is a Spanish-speaking living who's got dual citizenship, and I'm getting a little goddamn freaking upset about it. And what's so bad about it, I'm one of them. But they treat me like I'm somebody else, a second-rate class citizen, and I pay my rent on time each and every month for years.
Yeah, that's not right.
And I've been living here for 12 years! 12 freaking years. They won't let me sign a freaking 12-month lease. They always lock me into only a 6-month lease. And what do after they promised us they wouldn't do? We won't raise your rent again. Every 6 months comes, we're raising your rent again. And they'll tell us no fucking reason why. I'm absolutely fucking pissed about that. And I call the on-site manager, and she hasn't unlocked her voicemail, and she won't answer the damn calls. I call the other management, and I get ignored.
No, that's not cool.
It's so goddamn frustrating. So all I have is my internet and YouTube. I'm locked in here like a prisoner.
What's their excuse for not giving you keys?
I originally had keys, and then somebody broke the gate, and then they put a bicycle lock around it.
Of course, we're not going to spend any money.
No.
I don't think it'll be here. I can be here any longer.
It takes a long time for them to do anything. Okay. Later.
And please subscribe to me, by the way. I'm about to do a stream on my channel very soon.
Okay, later, Fizz. Take care, dude.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Later, Fizz. I'm just upset and angered by this. Once I run out of money for laundry, and and my laundry's all piled up like it gets to the point. It's like I'll have to stay in my dirty clothes, I guess. Oh, fucking bastards.
How far are you, Bill? Once you get to the laundromat, they don't have a coin machine, a coin, where exchanger where you put money in and quarters come out or whatever, or it's at your apartment.
Just in my apartment, No. The thing is, the laundromat has 3 washers, 3 dryers. It costs $1.50 to wash a load of clothes, and $1 to dry. Not too bad, but
Yeah, that's not too bad, but it'd be nice if they put a coin exchanger in there.
Yeah, but they don't. I just don't like that they everywhere you go, everywhere I turn, I get that excuse. There's a coin shortage. There is a coin shortage. How in the heck is there a coin shortage? It's not. There's no coin shortage. They're taking coins out of circulation because the frickin' coof.
Well, one thing that doesn't help is a lot of people are hoarding their coins now more than ever.
Hard. MSG Maurice says, Ben Gaming says, hard wash them. Yeah. So it can be like my neighbors,
I'm back. What are you yelling about? Jesus Christ. Walk away for 5 seconds and you're screaming.
Because I'm frustrated and angry at my I'm a minority within a minority.
Burn them down. Don't do that. We do not condone burning of apartments here on Jedi Bills.
No. It's fair. It's just frustrated with it. I contact them and they don't answer, or they don't have their voicemail set up. I get ignored.
Call the press. Bring it to the attention of the news people. They'll do something. They don't want their dirty laundry out in the fucking public's eye. They'll do something.
It's nice to have a Wi-Fi connected laundromat at his place, says Eric Sonder. Good for you, Eric.
Rub it in.
Whoa.
Alerts when your laundry's done, or can you monitor on a camera the laundry, or what's a Wi-Fi laundry room?
You got Wi-Fi at the laundromat.
Yeah.
You can connect to the internet while you do laundry, so you're not bored sitting there staring at the wall.
No, that's fine. It's just every time I use public laundry room, they steal my laundry. So I just, and I hate having to stand there and wait for it, but I usually have to end up doing that.
Usually never anybody at our laundromat, but our laundromat's 10 miles away, and I don't want to do it. I would MacGyver my shit, so it works.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we had to wash the stuff in the sink and then hang it up on the clothesline.
Just take a shower with your clothes on.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot do that. I need a roof over my head, and I don't. And since I have animals that depend on me that I take care of,
Blah blah blah.
Plus, no, because if you go anywhere else, they charge you per pet, and they only allow normally 1 or 2. Here, I get away with not having to pay anything for my pets.
Yeah. Why? What you got there, Maurice? Does your washer and dryer fold your fucking laundry for you too? Fucker. Just remember, Maurice. Courtney uses the same freaking laundry that I do.
Well, I'm sure, Eric Sonder, if I told you what I pay for it, you'd probably like this place. You'd probably pay a lot more than in rent. I mean, I think the square footage of this it's a 1-bedroom apartment, okay? And every floor plan is the exact same. There's only 23 units in this apartment building. And it's all the same. Every 4 planets the same. It all looks the same. It's all basically the same. It shouldn't. You shouldn't have to pay less because you're on the bottom floor or the top floor. Okay, so the top floor doesn't have a balcony. They have a catwalk, but they don't have an outside balcony. Here I have, since I'm on the bottom floor, I get a little nice little yard, but there's massive weeds growing like in the backyard, and a wild Palo Verde tree that I want to cut down that Nina won't let me cut down. It's getting big and in the way, and I don't like it.
I'm moving in, Maurice.
They have pest control here too. Folds the giant, cleans the cookies.
I have to say, I used to live in an apartment that had supposedly, quote, pest control. But when you have neighbors who refuse to let the pest control in, it does no good, unfortunately. So I've been there and I've seen that.
No pest control here. I'm the pest.
So, Bill, what's the word on the computer supplies? When are they going to start coming in?
Oh, now you opened up a can of worms. He angry. Right,
I'm sorry.
He needs to vent.
That wasn't public. That wasn't public access. I don't know what you're talking. I know nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I know nothing.
I'm truly sorry, Bill.
I know nothing. I know nothing.
Weird science. He's going to build a woman.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, stop. Who cares? You're building a super human robot sex droid.
Next time, tell me Bill, next time tell me it's a secret. I'm good at keeping secrets if people tell me it's a secret.
Yeah, you got to know it's a secret before, if you want us to keep it a secret. You got to say, shh, don't tell anybody, but before you tell us.
It was supposed to be on the down low.
Who cares? I'm not going to come to your house and beat you up for your parts.
Well, Bill, I know it's on the download, but so are all your sex capades, but I'm not going to talk about that, right? Just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
Droid bots. Yeah.
I am building a supercomputer and the ultimate AI that will take over the world in the name of Jedi Bill 797.
What was the girl's name in Weird Science? What did they name her?
Kelly LeBrock.
Yeah, but what did they name her in the movie?
Kelly.
Her name was Kelly in the movie?
Lisa. She doesn't even have a license, Lisa.
Yeah, see, I don't know actors' names. I know their characters' names. I don't know. I don't go beyond their character unless I really, really like them. So yeah, you could throw a whole bunch of actors and actresses' names at me. I ain't gonna know fucking shit. But you tell me their character name, then yeah, I got you.
The only reason why I remember her name is because Steven Seagal beat her up.
Oh, on purpose? In real life?
Yes, them two were a couple. He beat her several times. That's why I don't watch his movies ever again. He's
a terrible actor anyway.
He's not only a terrible actor, he's fat and he's a woman beater, an abuser. So, I'm not a person who usually says boycott, but I won't watch.
Steven Seagal beat his Kelly LeBrock.
Kelly LeBrock, yes, he did.
Real? Is it?
I was not aware.
Why did I make that up?
Yeah, that'd be a weird thing to make up.
I don't think he would make it up. I'm just shocked.
It's just surprising.
Bill, all you got to do is look at Steven Seagal. He's like Will Smith. You could tell he has an attitude. You could tell he's all that. You could tell he's like a bomb that can go off at any minute. So yeah, there's no surprise.
You tell he thinks he's a good actor.
Oh yeah, he thinks he's a good everything. He's the top of everything, right?
Yeah, he sucks. But on a different topic, is it true about Bruce Willis?
It is true. He's losing his mind. All his last few movies, he's had to have a hearing. He's done a Joe Biden. His last few movies, he has a hearing piece, and on film, on camera, you can see the hearing piece in his ear and him reading lines read back to him during the movies.
Oh,
So he was doing that to make money real quick for his family because he knew he was retiring.
Yeah, he had to make some bank. That's sad.
Yeah, he get like $1 million for each role, and then even then, he's only in it for a few seconds.
Oh, I like him.
His best movie was 12 Monkeys.
I saw 12 Monkeys. But, you know, Die Hard.
I know everyone likes Die Hard. I
Christmas
recommend
movie.
the Twilight Zone series remake, 1980s. He was in the very first episode, Saturday. It was even before he did Moonlighting. I recommend it.
Okay. That's sad about him, though. I like him. What's the word on Michael J. Fox?
He has Parkinson's, but he's.
I know he does. I mean, is he okay right now? Like, he has his ups and downs.
Yeah, he's a good guy. It's very brave. It's sad what he's having to deal with.
I played paintball with him.
I remember you telling us a story of that. He sounded like a nice guy.
He is a very, very nice person. He's a very nice person. I can't find a freaking picture of my husband and him. Because my husband was 6'7", and Michael J. Fox is like 2 feet.
Right, and you got to meet him as a dad role where he had kids and he's like the dad and stuff. That would have been cool.
Yeah, he was just a normal dude being a dad. It was awesome. He's a cool guy. And we were told not to like ask for autographs or pictures and not do like the fangirl shit, but he wanted a fangirl with us. He's like, "No, come on, let's see the picture."
Hey, I got to say hello to Robert Slug Ouchies. Hello, and thank you, Robert Slug Ouchies. Don't worry, you're safe. There is no lovely Sherry with salt.
Hey, Sluggy. Your avatar's all messed up, puss.
Yeah.
Yeah, my channel last.
No. When you copped out and you came back in, you came back as a white nipple.
Okay, well I'll be back. Okay. Let's see.
Okay. I mean, don't bother me none.
Yeah, no, it didn't bother me either. I
just letting you know. Maybe it bothers you.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I have heartburn.
You have heartburn. Oh no.
Did you see what Darius tweeted?
No, I didn't see what Darius tweeted. What did Darius tweet?
He's such an ass.
Is that any better?
Yes. No, he don't show up to my streams anymore. Maybe I upset.
No, he's still having a computer problem.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop him from saying hello.
I have no
in the chat. In the chat, that does not stop him from saying. It means
I'll yell at him. It says.
Wait a minute. Is it Friday night date night with a girlfriend or wife?
Oh yeah. Friday night's date night, so we can't get Darius tonight.
Everybody's on Doomtalk stream also, so that's another reason.
Lady. But he says, I've made a big decision today. From now on, I'm committing to doing only Pokemon content on my channel. All Pokemon, all the time. There comes a time when we must evolve.
Who said that?
Darius.
I'm going to miss him.
I said I want a divorce and he can keep the kids. But yeah, it's date night for Darius.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't get Darius on Friday night. I miss Darius.
Yeah, I miss Darius.
I've been making some bad decisions without him.
And you got that model to build.
I know I got the model to build, and I'm working on something with the comic book guys.
What? Why did you give the model for the person that you're giving it to build?
Because I know he absolutely does not have the time nor the patience to put it together at all, and I don't want it to just sit and waste in the box.
You don't want to see it unput together in a box.
Yeah. So I'll put it together for him, and I'll have it mounted. I'll make it all pretty and beautiful and as sexy as Millennium Falcon can possibly be. And I think he'll appreciate it even more.
Maurice is Mrs. Six. She came in like a bat out of hell and said hello and went, just like everybody's been doing. I know. I get no respect. I get no respect.
How did the karaoke with the soundtracks? How did that go? I was not conscious.
It went pretty good. It could have been gone better, but
we could try again.
We're definitely gonna have to try again.
Did my dragon sing?
Oh yeah, he was here. He sang some songs. You missed the dragon. He was here singing some songs with us. I know the ladies love the dragon. The thing is, nobody. None of there was a low turnout for that one. Yeah.
Maybe because I didn't do the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I got too sick. I'm sorry. We'll try again.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize. It's okay.
We'll talk it up. Try and get some other people to come in. Try and get Dillard to come and sing us a song. We'll get Six to come back and serenade us with her beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Try and get Darius to get his computer back to life so he can come and sing some weird foreign language to us. Who else? Who else can sing? That brings in the crowds. I don't know. I'm just fangirling over Six and the Dragon. Tom, right? And then the Ricky guy.
Pop's back.
I'm sorry, I accidentally hit the button.
Don't be sorry.
Dare you?
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
Bill, are you interested in this Morbius?
Am I? Not really. I mean, I'd like to see it. It looks interesting, but I'm not like thrilled about it. I'm not excited for it. It's another Marvel movie.
How about
you know that Marvel? No, not excited for that. I don't even know who Moonlight is. So no, I don't care. I could care less. To be honest, care less.
Well, that's fine. I agree with you, actually. So there's no problem there.
What's it about?
And by the way, Bill, the term is could not care less. Could not. I could care less means you care a lot about it. Sorry.
Is it about a vampire?
Vampire, superhero kind of thing, yeah.
Okay. I like vampires.
Well, so do I if they're done right. I highly recommend a movie you guys, I guarantee you have not seen. A very good vampire movie called Thirst.
Sounds familiar.
And who's your favorite vampire, Carol?
My favorite vampire.
I know you said you're not good with actors, but
I know. I kind of like what's that movie? The one everybody likes. Interview? But I like the little girl. I like the little girl. Claudia.
Oh, well, the girl, she went on to play Spider-Man, right? She was Mary Jane as Spider-Man.
Oh, I have no idea. I just know her name was Claudia.
Kirsten Dunst. That's it.
Is that who she was? Yeah, that's the vampire I liked. She was a little girl.
Sorry, I didn't like that movie at all, but okay.
Yeah, you thought I was gonna go with Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise. I fucking hate Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
I didn't like the gay overtones. I don't like that. It's just not my vampire thing. I don't like. I'm sorry, that's just me.
Yeah, I still like the little girl.
My favorite vampire is Christopher Lee from the old Hammer movies. I don't think anybody will ever outdo him.
I don't think I know it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shame.
Even
Please try to acquaint yourself with it if you can. So you probably haven't seen the old Hammer movies. You haven't seen any of the old Frankenstein movies, Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, Mummy movies, any of that?
I might have.
That
I've
means
seen a lot of things, but I've also done a lot of things.
that's okay.
Sorry. Oh, they just jealous, Bill.
What'd you think about Fright Night, Carol?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Okay.
And I only saw parts of the new remake of Creepshow, one that Nicotero was doing.
It had a couple good episodes, and it turned bad. Sad to say.
I think I would have liked them to expand a little bit on the storyline a little bit. I mean, I know they were just redoing it, but when you remake something, you kind of have some like play with it, and you add a little bit of this, a little bit of that, add your own spin to it. But it was pretty much like word for word, line for line, and just different actors with Nicotero behind the camera. I mean, I love Nicotero, but I don't know. I didn't see the second season.
Well, the second season where it kind of fell apart.
Did it?
Yeah, I guess the term would be woke and childish, centered around the girls who are the center of everything, and I'm just not a fan of that.
Yeah, no, I didn't see the second season. But I love Nicotero, so that's why I was drawn to it.
So do I. I wish they would honestly go back to the original comic books like Tales from the Crypt did. They should go back to the original comic books and stop trying to tell their own stories. Because these days they can't write them like they used to. Back to the old EC comics, like, Tales from the Crypt, It's Midnight, The Witching Hour. I used to read all that stuff. I loved it.
I actually have I have Stephen King's Creepshow comic book thingy here. Here, I'll turn the camera on just so you can see that.
Oh, cool. Always wanted that.
Very nice.
I've always wanted the soundtrack to the original movie.
It was
such
a good soundtrack.
Brilliant soundtrack and score. I love that score.
Another good soundtrack, Bill, is Return of the Living Dead.
It's not a very long book, but I love it. You don't have this one, Bill?
No.
You want me to find it for you?
Have you guys heard the Halloween soundtrack?
Yeah. I found a bookstore in this little town that I live in, and they had a bunch of them. Next time I go, do you want me to see if they still have it?
Yeah.
It wasn't expensive. It was $18.
And another good soundtrack was the Goblin version of Dawn of the Dead.
Now back into the graphic novel as that. I'll look for it for you.
MSG Spam Gaming said, "I see hell in your eyes."
Yeah. This is really I have the Walking Dead ones. But other than that, I don't have any other graphic novels or comic books or anything. Until Dillard fucking sends me his.
Dillard. Yeah, where's Dillard's? I sent him out. Like, people don't check their DMs, especially if it's on Twitter. I advertised way before I started.
Be right back.
Hello, Tim's Talk. Hello, Tim's Talk. How are you?
I think Dillard's been playing with his colored pencils and maybe doing family stuff. I mean, he did pop into Vic's channel and chat before I came over here, but I didn't really get to talk to him much. And I told everybody over there about you and here and stuff, and they said congratulations and all that to you. But there was only like 4 people in the chat.
Yeah. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Or Taco Hell.
Well, like Nightmare on Elm Street. What is it, the 4th? Whatever one that they're in the mental hospital. Is that the 4th one?
No, that's the 3rd one.
3rd one?
With a dream warrior.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna dream no more. We're the dream warriors. I love that Dawkins video with the guitar that was made out of skull, like skulls and bones. Yeah. Welcome, yeah. I'll finish that sentence for you, Maurice Spam Gaming. Welcome to primetime, bitch.
Yeah.
And he puts
into the TV.
It's Patricia something Arquette. It's an Arquette gal. Into the Patricia Arquette is in the
Yeah, she's in it, but that wasn't her.
Yeah. I was thinking something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my favorite scene. And I kind of like it when he cuts all the tendons off that boy and he falls. He's making him walk a puppet.
He's the marionette. He's the puppet master.
Yeah. I like that one. I love Freddy. And then it got cheesy. So cheesy. Like, I mean, it was already cheesy, but then it got cheesier. Not in a good way.
What are you doing, Tim?
Yeah, Tim. Why aren't you here?
I don't know. It's early, but it feels like so late. Oh, yeah, because I didn't sleep. Yes. I've been up. I didn't sleep at all. I don't know. I've
been asleep for like the past 7 days. I cannot. It literally hurts to lay down anymore. I can't. My body is sore from laying down. My ribs hurt from coughing.
Well, we made it a little bit better than the other show than the last time. So.
Oh, you had a good turnout, Bill. A bunch of people stopped in and out.
Yeah, I know. Great turnout. Yeah.
Good.
There could have been.
Are we doing?
There's always room for more. No, I wanted a show to make me laugh and have a lot of. I'm just a little disappointed that we didn't have more laughter and fun over here because I tried. Generally, when people are having around me or having a good time and I'm having a great time, I tend to be more awake. But as things tend to be slugging off early, or people are busy on other streams, I'm like, and it's lagging. It means I'm lagging. It's like battery at 2%. My internal battery's like at 2%. I need to be supercharged by laughter and fun and the levels at like 0% ready to die. I'm like the cell phone that's about to die. Unless I have people around me having fun, but that's how it goes. You know.
That's what we're here for, Bill.
Yeah. I think I have to wrap this one up and put her in the books and say, Jedi Bill always says, you can always have a good time over at a show. Day or night, rain or shine on Jedi Bill TV. We'd like to thank you all for coming. It's been a great ride, and the next one of these, I swear, will be 1000K.
Take care, everybody.
Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. Amen. Yeah. Where's my brother Phil? He's on another. My brother Phil's on another stream. He drops in like a bat out of hell, says hello and says bye. But hey, until the next time, just like Jedi Bill says, we'll be seeing you if I don't see you first. Later, pilgrims.
Peace.
Later.